of you like 3 seconds before I put us live. So,
Goodness.
hi everyone.
Dang it. What up?
Oh my goodness, my goodness. Batman, hello. Rough day. Well, hello everyone. It's so nice to be back here tonight. My goodness. Just every time we go to play now, I think of like, oh my gosh, it's been 4 years. We've had all this stuff. I did, a bunch of pre-planning tonight, and it still just shocked. I keep finding little different bits of things that y'all have done and like fond moments that I think of, like, oh, I remember when they did that, and they they did this zany thing that worked out really well. Now, here we are, episode 168, I believe. Because I looked at the number yesterday when I put this particular episode together. It's like, is it 169 yet? Oh, but it was 168. One more beautiful week before we get there. All right. Okay. So, I don't have an opening number because there's just so much that's going to be going on in this episode, for sure. But our beautiful friends are at the keep. Katrina is there with them still. Katrina has offered to tinker and work some of her magics into the video call device, or for lack of a more medieval term. And Nala is there sharing info from Sterling Sam. Sterling Sam sent a message to Nala to let the group know too that as yes, the Arcane Zoo for sure. To this is it. This is that huge pivotal moment before a final battle where you just need to call in all your favors, reach out to everyone that you feel might be able to offer something and might help, and make it happen. Get everyone on this magical Zoom call and make it happen. Katrina said she can have it up and running, the adjustments made by morning. So as Nala shares all of this information, she is going to excuse herself to go back and coordinate a little more with Councilperson Shuffletrot. She'll probably ask someone if she can use the teleportation circle. So if anyone has anything they want to ask or say to Nala, please let me know. Otherwise, I'll start us off with her waving goodbye at whoever's sending her off in the teleportation circle. In the evening commencing, sun is just now setting. Anyone have anything for Nala? Nope. Okay. Off she goes, leaving the rest of you to kind of gather around the dinner table. Around dusk is out, sky's orange and purple as the sun sets. Nice late spring day.
Sorry, it's a spring day. It was so you said that, is it Katrina? Is that her name?
Katrina Pendare.
Going back to study, so she's not doing the call right now, correct?
She's going to be upgrading here. Sorry. It's just that was in the thing I said. It's all in the last minute.
I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay,
That's all right. She's
really
upgrading your Zoom call so that you can get everybody you want on it. She'll be busy until the morning.
We're getting premium Skype now.
Yeah.
Where's Katrina?
Okay.
I'm confused.
So busy until the morning. Let me just write that down. Busy until morning. Katrina. I don't know what she's doing.
Blueberry's coiled up in his bed. kitchen.
Rowan's going to be concerned with having a big meal because this sounds like tomorrow could be a very, very, very long day. So Rowan will be either in the kitchen or in the larder sneaking food, depending on, how much food is being prepared.
Nice. Oh, is Orin at the keep?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would he be getting dinner prepped?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Yeah. So he'll make something good, kind of judging the situation, and he'll start doing what he can, recruiting who he can to help.
That's the relief, because
And
Rowan is going to be something mediocre. So
yeah.
And
So,
I'll help cook.
okay.
What
Get
is
some
that
good
that
meats
you're
together, some good sides.
Mhm.
Just make as good of a feast as he can.
Okay. What's that, Devanya?
She's just like, what is everyone making?
Oh, I thinking about getting some maybe some turkey, maybe some vegetarian options, getting some greens on the table. Do you have any suggestions?
Pizza?
Pizza. Kind of like look.
Aaron had made some and more. I really like pizza. I'll help make it as well and get the ingredients. It's not a common dish in where I grew up. So
It's because we invented it. That's why. You know what? I'll just make a massive thing of dough, and then everybody can make their own pizzas. So we can all have our own little personal pizzas.
Pizzas. Yes, that sounds delectable.
You use all the greens and the turkeys and toppings,
Or just kind of like starts putting pots and pans away.
Nice.
Oh no. If you would like to make something of your choosing, that's fine.
Well, it's fine. I will help with.
I mean, it's like a feast, right? Multiple
Sure.
kinds of
Yes.
food, so...
I'll find some other things that will go with pizza. Some sides and things. While the rest of you work, maybe make a dessert. We'll get something together. Don't worry.
Orin, will you be joining us when we leave?
Well, I figure that someone should be here just in case. We wouldn't want another incident of, someone sneaking into the keep as before, or zombies sneaking in. There seems to be a lot of action around here, and I feel like it's a little less protected now than it was before. So I figured, well, why not?
You're staying here because you're looking for action. Have you talked about this with your sister?
I'm sorry.
Just starts chuckling.
Have you talked about this with your sister? I'm just curious.
What do you mean?
Well, she seems to be in charge, so I'm sorry. I kind of thought you marched at her orders.
Sure. I will definitely have a chat with Kaylin regarding. That's a good suggestion, Rowan. Thank you.
I'm happy to help. And then Rowan goes back to eating food.
Nice. I think Blueberry's actually going to be upstairs with Eva instead of in the kitchen. I forgot that Eva was passed out up here. Okay. Right. Well, the sun finishes setting. A nice clear night sky out, so the moons offer their reflective light, blue and white, fading in through the narrow windows, the kitchen here, dancing torches and otherwise illuminating the space. Soft crackles and pops of the wood and cloth and such. Gosh, I don't really have any NPCs to nudging conversation. So I'll leave it with all of you as food is served at the table. You look across the table from one another. You have many times before, even before other big battles and rescue missions and otherwise. Feels a little bit different. The weight of this tonight. This is something big. I'll leave it to all of you if you want to have any convo about it at all. If not, I will fast forward.
Rowan will probably turn in early. Again, it seems like a big day tomorrow. So
Okay.
Have we decided how we're gonna do this? Kind of looking around at everyone at the table during dinner. Kaylin, I mean, we have this list, and I'll just pretend that we have like a list of names that we've already kind of put together, since that's kind of what we've done off screen. And we have this list of names here. So we call them. What are we? Where are we asked?
out of character from memory, didn't Nala give us a big hint that we had to bring Aoife, or somebody had to bring Aoife to the Runekeeper?
I think everyone was asking if the Runekeeper could do anything for her. I think Nala may have acknowledged that. I don't recall, but I think that was something that was brought up. Like, hey, maybe. Oh no, that's right.
Sorry, I thought it was something Nala had
Councilperson-
brought up, and I apologize for interrupting. I thought that was something Nala had said at some point.
Right. I think she did. I think that Councilperson Shuffletrot was there, and she was going to bring Aoife with her via teleportation circle. That's what it was. So I think that did happen. As Nala left, Councilperson Shuffletrot left, I think, a little earlier with Aoife. So Blueberry's back in the kitchen. Aoife's in fact not here.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So,
Yeah.
So let's see. I have written down that so I think we found out that there was a lumbering creature in Calais that came up out of the sea heading towards Gascony. But the top of the tower is its head. Mountains tall. Gascony's under siege. So what are... So we're going to call everyone together, and are we sending them all to Gascony?
If that, well, whatever direction this behemoth is headed.
I think they said that it was heading towards Gascony.
And start them out at Gascony and have them progress towards, I guess, whatever this.
Oh, Gascony is also currently under attack too, I believe that's what I wrote down from Shuffletrot's notes. That it was under siege and taken over and defeated, so it's already.
Oh.
So we might want to go somewhere.
Savoy, I think it was mentioned.
Just outside.
Wasn't there a band of rebels in Gascony or somewhere around there that were offering to help? Or am I misremembering?
I
remember something like that.
Dan, I'm specifically asking you.
I'm waiting to see if your fellow characters know anything about it?
I don't have anything written down
I'm
about that.
asking. I'm asking as a player because it's been like 2 months.
Yeah, it's fair. It's fair. Yes, yes. Savoy, the city of Savoy seems to be holding off what bits of the forces that took down Gascony are trying to send out to Savoy. It's under attack, but there is a like a rebel force basically pushing back currently.
So the rebel force in Savoy.
Mhm.
Okay. So we should probably head to Savoy then
Yeah,
and
that's
work our way towards Gascony.
right jumping off point. Yeah.
Oh,
Are you wanting to send everyone to one place or some to one and some to another?
I
Because this
I mean-
is war we're talking about.
I'm assuming that we have a map, Dan, right, of the continents, or no,
Mhm.
as a group.
Mhm.
Does anyone have a map? I don't know who has it. We'll just say someone has it and rolls it out.
Okay.
um so is there another, looking at the map, Dan, is there another town around Gascony that's marked other than Savoy?
No.
Okay. It's pretty much either not marked, or it's off by itself. Okay.
Nothing anywhere within probably a week or so from anything else.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Looks like that the only place that we know of is Savoy that's around Gascony. That won't be a trek to get there. I mean, we could get to Savoy and then maybe split the troops and send some around to one side and maybe the rest of us hit another of Gascony. And we do that once we get there.
It all depends what this giant is up to.
That's what I was just thinking.
Could be heading for Savoy next, or
Well, I mean, I think that Shuffle Trot said that it was heading towards Gascony. So
Savoy's like 2 hours south.
sure.
So it could be. It could be
I think
Savoy,
part of what we were trying to find out too is what on earth is in Gascony that is making him march there.
Mhm.
Like why is he going to that little out of the way little town?
I think you'd asked Nala, and she had said as well. I mean, she said the Roomkeeper has like a bunch of scholars trying to figure out what it is about Gascony or whatever's in that line down the continent. That thing might be toward.
There might have been a few sages on the list in the of people that we were going to call. For example, we know some people at the university in Zambora who've done research for us before. So I think that was part of what we were coordinating through the call or whatever was,
Mm-hmm.
you know, we know enough sages. Can we get somebody to look at that answer while we're headed for the field?
Knowledge is power.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think this all probably connects. The big thing we need to, eventually we're going to have to stop Ythazz and eliminate him. And in order to eliminate him, we have to locate his phylactery. This will all be for naught if we fight him, defeat him, and his phylactery still out there in the wild. Perhaps his phylactery's in Gascony. Who knows? But
Maybe.
I think maybe getting some of our resources to help us locate his phylactery where it could be Plus, that could be a very distracting element for him. I'm sure there's some connection between his phylactery and him. He would be aware if someone had it.
Yeah.
But eventually, we're going to have to confront him, and in order to confront him, we have to find a way into the tower. And I think, I don't know, just for discussion, I think maybe our allies, a lot of them, not all of them, maybe some of them, would be creating either distraction or chaos for this giant being, and which would take some resources away from Ythazz. Obviously, he's controlling it, so if he's got to operate this giant and plus deal with someone in the tower trying to get to him, that could be a valuable distraction.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I mean, we know, I think Orin is on our list of people to, or well, not that Orin's a person, but
Mhm.
Orin is in Orin's Keep
Yeah.
is somebody we
Yeah.
wanted to contact to potentially counteract the giant. And
Oh yeah, kaiju battle.
Emil will have contacts that can potentially break into the tower or break into a place at least. So yeah, I think there's definitely options that way.
But I don't know. Does everybody else, what it is? Everybody else think about? I mean, we really can't. Or at least I don't think maybe we should make a move unless till we know where the phylactery is.
I don't know that we're setting the pace on this though. The fact that
That's true. That's true.
he's
It
marching,
is.
like we may just need to react and then
That's true.
hope that somebody in our network gains that information along the way, because
Yeah, I don't,
unfortunately, there seems to be a deadline of some sort.
I don't think that we should, as much as research is helpful. I think that we've kind of reached a point where I agree with Rowan that we kind of need to move. It's our turn on the board.
In the morning, then, Savoy. In the morning, Paul, and then Savoy.
Yeah, we need to have the call, of course, first. But yeah, I think that we need to go.
And that would have been a great bathroom segue.
Nice. So Kaylin did. Right there.
No, Dan. Bad Dan.
Nice.
Excuse you, Kaylin's not a monster. She goes in the hall.
Exactly.
Nice.
She goes in her library. Thank you very much.
Can we go in? Not today.
Now we know why Devanya left the library.
Haven't cleaned it out yet.
Yeah. Please,
That's the real reason.
Well, torchlight continues to crackle in the kitchen. Blueberry has some sleepy time whimpers as he kicks his leg in his doggy bed. Food starts filling bellies. Drink is cold or warm, depending on what you're drinking. The appropriate temperature.
Wow. Yep. So, do we go for the most obvious or the less obvious? What are we thinking? And in my short time with you guys, it seems we have a bigger reach than we realize. Correct?
Our list of allies is pretty long. It seems.
That's
Well-
good.
What do you mean, the less obvious or the obvious, Devanya?
Well, in talking about lore and all things considered, what would be the most obvious place to go to?
Mm,
Where
Be
he's
straight to
going,
the
Savoy. Right?
Gascony.
or straight to the thing in the tower.
We could
You're
head for the
muted.
tower, then.
Already-
Oh, yep, you're muted.
Huh?
Oh, I thought you were muted. Sorry.
Go ahead.
We could head straight for the tower and hope that perhaps the Runekeeper has been able to get some information from Ythazz by the time we get there.
I don't think that we can go in the tower, right? Thought we tried.
Sorry, I meant overland rather than trying the key in the door.
Oh,
Mm.
Perhaps flying up to it on the giant.
so go there instead of Savoy, or go to Savoy and then to that.
I mean, I think Savoy is the closest teleport we know of, so I think
Sure,
all roads
yeah.
go to Savoy.
I mean, yeah, we can go straight to the tower, sure.
You know of a circle, teleportation circle in Metz, which is south travel about 2 days if you're flying and everyone's doing their flight thing. Mort does know of a person that was from Savoy. A friend that he met. Now, whether they're or not they're back there, he might be unsure. But you do know of the location, so you could attempt if you have teleport. I think it is, or
Yeah, teleport can, if, let me just check teleport, if it's a person or if I have to be.
because your friend described it, so you are familiar with it. You could do that. Savoy is 2 hours walking, so like an hour with flight and stuff south of Gascony.
Mm,
By morning time, the giant, likely, if it stays on course at the same speed, will be 4 days away from you. The giant leaves the station.
traveling.
Rowan finishes eating and stands up and says, I don't think I can contribute anything more to this conversation tonight. I think perhaps our call tomorrow will give us more information, but whether or not it does, I need to sleep, and Rowan will bid everyone good night and head to the chapel and roll out of their sleeping roll and lie down in the chapel.
Okay.
Caitlin's gonna go over to the, 'cause I think we have a bar area. She'll get some whiskey and bring it back to the table with some glasses, and pour some whiskey for herself, and just I want to join in. Mort,
Yeah, Morton will definitely slide his glass over, and I might need this because I'm contemplating. Do you think it's worth a try to ask the mirror the location of the phylactery? I'm willing to risk it. But I don't want to do this without letting anyone know, or, on my own without checking in with everyone.
I can assist. Sure.
He's saying this out loud in the kitchen, so if anybody
Hmm.
who was in the kitchen wants to.
And can the mirror can be used for that?
Yes, at times it has supplied answers, or vague suggestions, or visions, or glimpses of what you're seeking. But it can also backfire on you and show you horrific things and affect you mentally. Or as we just experienced with Aoife, provide a means for someone to try to reach out to affect us. It's a risky proposition to be fair.
Does anybody here think that the giant is just a distraction?
I don't think that it's. I don't think that it is. It seems to, with the tower. I mean, it could be, but I still think that it's important because it still plays into everything I've looked up in the past about, the blood and the Warforged heart, and it seems that Ythazz has been building towards this.
And
sounds-
he risked a lot to try to get into the tower in the first place, so I don't think he's gonna leave it that easily.
Yeah.
Maybe when Aoife wakes up, we can ask her if. I don't know if this would be a good idea for the world overall, but maybe there's a way to destroy the tower.
Maybe.
Because if that's gone, then maybe the control of the Titan will fall, and then Ythazz doesn't have a little hidey hole place.
Yeah, we should
Really.
check. Yeah, if Aoife is able to discuss it or talk, the ramifications of that with the curtains, I don't know. We should really check with that. Yeah.
You're
Or
thinking the curtains are gonna fall if the tower is destroyed?
they seem to have some connection. You know,
Yeah.
it's worth asking. Before we do that, we could be causing more trouble than we think. But maybe that's, now that you mention it, that could be what Ythazz is after. Destroying the curtains and unleashing chaos.
Yeah. If anything, I think that maybe the siege in Gascony might be the distraction. But I don't know.
Martin pages through his journal and he says, the whole thing with the well and the well with the blood of, I think Gerzon, who had dominion over death, and Gerzon was a Titan, so this thing he created is certainly Titan size. Is he trying to make his own Titan?
I think that's what this is, right?
Yeah, sounds like it. His true purpose, it's a mystery.
Yeah, Divine? No, I thought you were saying something.
She said, well, then maybe we should destroy the well?
Oh, okay.
Um,
Part of that was cut out. I don't know.
Thank you, Mike.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't know what that would do. That's got the. Oy.
I think that
Well,
he's...
is the well connected to the curtains? Or is the well connected to the Titans?
As far as I know, as I check it was only supposed to hold the drop of the Titan, which I guess Ythazz has got.
Yeah, the Titan's moving. I would say that's already happened. I'm not even sure the well's even of use to him anymore.
Yeah.
Well, you never know with Ythazz.
That's the problem.
True. I mean, we could ask maybe someone to check on it in our
Part of our,
call tomorrow.
yeah, let's put that down. Check on the well.
Right. So, of these list of allies, do you think all of them would come, or?
I think so. I think some of them are a reach, but I know that at least I would say a good 60% of them listed here probably I would say are sure bets. I know that I gave a few that were down a few that were a little iffy, but thought why not? This is as good a time as any.
Never hurts to try.
Exactly. Huh? Until the morning.
All right, I'm going to go down to the well, to the mirror.
Oh, I'll go with you.
Okay.
You don't want to be there by yourself, right?
No, yeah, that's probably very wise. Yeah, that's yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Kaylin and Mort are heading down to the mirror. Is anyone else going with them?
I'll walk with them, but Devonia's gonna have a drink in hand, and she's gonna kind of be in the hallway at first.
That's Mortal said that's a great idea because that's somebody should be in the hallway in case something bad happens in the room.
Yeah, considering what happened last time, she's like, I am done with this, but it's pretty cool, but
Nice.
I don't know. It's chaotic.
Yeah. Okay. Rain, are you what do you want to do as they excuse themselves from the table, the three of them, to go to the basement?
I think I just follow everybody else and just stand just outside.
Okay.
Just listening, but not just. Yeah, just staying outside.
Nice, good call. Yeah. It gets dangerous in that room when the mirror is used. Okay, Aaron.
Erin is gonna, seeing that everybody has it handled, she's gonna head upstairs and use her sending stone and the rest of her spell slots to talk to Galathor.
Oh, okay. Okay, neat.
I don't have to do that because Ed's not here. So.
Yeah, so bummed. That would have been beautiful. Oh. Maybe he'll reply next week when he's it's
He'll reply using only questions.
Yep.
He's really good at that.
So, but she'll use all her spell slots to just talk to him.
Okay. Oh, so sweet. All right.
Which is probably a bad idea, but
Well, you got to
This
get
is
a little
fine.
rest.
You're going to bed. It's fine.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah, that's the theory is that we're getting
Totally support
rest.
this.
What can go wrong? Neat. That's so sweet, though.
Dan.
And that's it. So she's
Oh.
that's all she's doing.
All right. Okay. Leaving Garrick and Orin in the kitchen. Garrick's kind of watching as everyone gets up and leaves. Guess that means more for me. And continues digging into his food and stuff.
Arn will push some more across the table to him.
Nice. Right. More. So as Orin is chatting with Galathor. Rowan, you're setting up your comfy sleeping bag, and it's night. It's just a beautiful temperature, like that 70s Fahrenheit, whatever that is. Celsius. I'm so sorry. Nice, comfortable, spring weather in the evening. Get comfy, cozy in the prayer room. Mort, you and Kaylin step inside the room with the mirror. Again, a very dark room with that ominous pillar of light from nowhere that shines over.
Okay, standard operating procedure. I will cast Mind Blank on myself,
Okay, nice.
and I take it Kalen will be facing the other way.
Yeah, Kaylin will face either way.
Oh,
Be as
All right.
careful as possible walking into the room.
nice. Right.
Mort will actually, since we're the same height, it works out.
Mm.
Mort will put his hand on Kalen's shoulder. Tell her if I squeeze hard, things are going bad. Get me out of here.
Will do.
All right.
Okay.
After casting Mind Blank, I will look into the mirror and concentrate on asking the mirror the location of Ythazz's phylactery.
The exact location.
Exact location. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Exact location.
All right. So you two shuffle up to the mirror, and with your mind blank, Mort, you begin asking the mirror your question. Rain and Devanya, you're sort of out just outside the door in the hallway. I assume neither of you were looking into the room, right? You're just keeping an ear out, Rain and Devanya. Sorry,
Yeah,
I
looking
got
into
you
the
as you're
room.
eating. Yeah, my bad.
I know.
I'm so sorry.
It's a
Not so
gift.
bad, but
It's a
like,
gift.
okay. Damn it.
And go.
I
Yeah.
didn't get it too long. She wants to. She will ask Kaylin and Mort if it's okay if she leaves the door open a crack to hear better.
Yeah.
Not all the way. It's not going to be open all the way
Okay.
to avoid other people looking into the room and having issues and stuff, but like just open a crack just enough so that she can at least hear better. Her and Rain can hear better if something were to happen.
Okay.
Something goes
Sure. Yeah.
weird. Kind of paranoid right now.
Yeah. Well,
That
pretty
mirror's
good
freaking
cause.
her out. Like, she's curious, she wants to be in there, but same thing. I was going to ask Rain a question, but Mariah has stepped away for a moment. Oh, there she is.
I was literally, my foot's asleep, and I was literally just about to walk around my room. So
Oh, I hate that.
Nice.
when-
Yeah.
Yeah, I had like my hands falling asleep.
Tilt your
earlier.
head side to side. It'll help with this. Freeze up
Like
the
my feet?
nerves. Yeah.
Oh.
Nice.
So like
Oh, witchcraft?
Oh.
like it doesn't make it go away immediately, but it frees up the nerves a little bit to
Oh. No, know that.
Know
Thanks,
that.
Sam.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm here.
Devanya, you
That's
turn to
gonna be real
Rain.
too to be like, hey, darling. No, I'm just kidding. Rain, how have you been with all of this?
You know, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty anxious about all this.
Is your god listening to you? Or goddess?
You know, I don't know.
You haven't been finding any comfort?
Comfort is a strong word, but there are times that I do, and there's times like these that I don't find comfort. And you just see Rain just clutching the symbol of the Raven Queen.
Well, I think regardless of any situation, and she kind of turns towards you a little bit, but she's not like in your space or anything. She just turns her body towards you. I think regardless, the times that we feel like the gods and the goddesses and whoever is out there whoever we worship, they're there even if we don't hear them or see them all the time, you know? It's hard. God knows it's hard. And she takes another swig of her drink that she brought with her. But it's hard. But it's what do we have in the end? Just want to make sure everybody's okay, but in reality, not everybody in the world is my responsibility, but then somehow it is, and then it's yours, and Kaylin's, and Rowan's, and Emil's, and Erinwin's, and Carrick, and Mort, and all these other people that we've all met and seen and have made allies with, and she just kind of shakes her head. Regardless, even if you don't feel the gods, it's okay.
Rain is gonna take you by the hand and say, you know what I do feel? Regardless of what or who is responsible for, we're a family and we're responsible for each other. And then she lets go. Seeing the situation is okay. Rain's gonna walk back up and then go to the court and just cast Temple of Gods.
Okay.
Family. They said family. She kind of has like this smile on her face as you're leaving, and just, you know, content.
It's so beautiful. Okay.
Takes another swig.
Yeah, nice. Awesome.
Right
The end
back.
of the world as we know it.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Within the room, face to face with the mirror. You feel, both of you in the room feel the temperature drop a good 20 degrees rapidly. It's cold. You can even see your breath as you breathe, the vapor in your breath. Oh, or within the mirror itself, please first make a percentile die roll, please. A D100, if you would. Alright, I need to do mine. That's how I was doing it.
Right down the middle. 54.
Okay.
Nice knowing you.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Can you please make a wisdom saving throw for me, if you would?
It's what I do.
Nice. Yeah, it really is. Stormfall, the campaign where mortals wisdom saving throws.
18.
Okay. All right. Let's see then. Oops. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. So you begin seeing there's this kind of dry ice look anyway that kind of hovers around the floor and emanates from this trifold mirror. the center mirror begins to fill with this, and it pours out and pours out, almost like a portal is opened, and mist is just dumping out of this center mirror. Caitlin, you see all this kind of dry ice mist run past your feet and start filling out along the floor. It sits heavy and low on the floor, about a foot up, filling about a foot of space above the floor. Some of the mist swirls and begins to form. Let's see, as for the exact location. Almost a bit of of your standard map, all like the one that you saw beforehand, upstairs in the kitchen. And as it begins to form and take shape in this center space with more of this mist falling out over it, the mirror cracks in two places. Once diagonally from bottom left up to the top right, and then the second one from the center of that initial crack up to the top left, dividing it into 3 sections of mirror along this map. And just after you have a few seconds to kind of take in what you see, and I will show you on a map. Before the first piece pivots and swings out of the mirror and falls to the ground and shatters. Can you make another wisdom saving throw, please? The second piece of broken mirror falls out and collapses and shatters. But what you're seeing behind this mirror puts your senses to pushes them to the limit of understanding.
I rolled a 9, so probably. What's this? I got my subscriber die. What's that? 2D8?
Oh, 2d8.
Would I hear this at all?
You would definitely
outside?
hear the glass shattering, yes.
Okay. So when the glass is shattering, she will start coming in, but backwards. Slowly.
Okay.
It pays to subscribe.
Yes.
You can have my birthday die too.
Oh,
Because we didn't get to play
Aw,
at the
that's
beginning of the
nice.
month.
Oh,
yeah.
happy birthday! I hope I don't need it. I rolled a 13, so that brings my total up to 22.
Good. You, Devani, you begin backing in, and as you're backing in, you feel the temperature dropping. You see this like dry ice mist on the ground that you're backing up through. Like, wait, that wasn't there. And Mort, with a 22, you are able to snap out as you feel just everything you've ever known and understood. Just you're feeling his madness seep in as you're trying to process what you're seeing in this space behind the mirror. But you break free.
Even with mind blank?
You break free enough to squeeze Caitlin's shoulder if you want to.
Okay, yeah, I will.
Okay.
If I feel like I got a good
Okay.
sense of location, you said it like I did,
Mm-hmm,
then I would give it a hard squeeze.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Kaylin, we'll start guiding him out of the room then as quickly as possible.
Okay.
Then I'll slam the door shut.
Nice. You're a bit transfixed as you walk. Kaylin, you see Devanya backing up towards you.
Yeah, she'll kind of like use the other hand to like guide Devanya back towards the door out.
Oh yeah, she
Okay.
would.
We're going,
She
we're
would-
going, we're going.
Yeah, she'd follow what she's doing.
Mort, you're a bit transfixed on the mirror as you're being kind of pulled out. Different, more of that misty stuff comes out of the mirror, and in a moment of obscured vision from this mist, it stops at one point in the mirror, perfectly intact, not broken, no missing pieces. As you see just at the end of the room as you're kind of pulled out into the hallway, and you slam the door shut.
Was
What happened?
The mirror shattered.
Wait, heard that. Yes. What did you
haven't-
see?
I got a glimpse. Did I gather anything behind that other piece, or
Let me pull up.
basically location?
I'm gonna pull up my the Astralanor first section image in Fantasy Grounds.
Okay, hold on.
It was beginning the process. You do get the feeling that you asked it for something and it's partially gonna deliver, but some things probably. I mean, you could tell just from the other stuff that things kind of went wrong. There is a crack that runs. Let's see. From the very bottom left up through Calais, and then through the Crystal Deeps up through the X and Vethril Expanse at the top right. And then the other crack starts in Calais and runs up to the left right through the T of Tegradoth, to the top of the map. Can I draw on this? Is this going to let me draw? Hang on. I'm going to share this here. See if it'll just let me
Do
paint
you
on
even
it.
draw, bro?
No. All right. So there's this. And then the other one started around here and went up like that. This was in the center of the mirror. So there's like a bunch of mirror above and below too. But this is the part where the area where it cracked. If that's helpful.
Okay.
Are you seeing this, Mark? Because I'm not.
Oh,
I'm just seeing
It
like
looks
me
like
share
it looks
that again.
like the
started-
drawing. It
yeah,
looks like
what-
the.
what's
Oh,
behind
there
it?
it is. There it is. There it is.
Okay,
Okay.
all right.
Just showed up on mine.
Okay, good. Make a quick history check, if you would.
Okay, let me get rid of that. Well, I don't want to get rid of that because, geez, that's important. Okay, try to get back to my stuff. History check, history abilities.
Hmm.
28.
Okay. So having researched this recently, you know that the intersecting point there, well, that's pretty much Gascony.
Had to be sure. Had to be sure. Okay, so I will.
And I'll add again that you do have the feeling that this didn't quite go like the other times where things went really well. And it felt
Right.
like
So what? What did you see?
I saw the map of our continents, and the cracks in the mirror sort of intersected. Let's get up to the kitchen so I can show you on the
Okay,
map.
let's go.
And
yeah,
sort of like kind of half struggles, I guess. Still, yeah, a little.
yeah, it's a little jarring. You're forgetting it's evaporating from your mind what you saw very quickly, and you're quickly coming back to your senses thanks to your other wisdom saving throw.
Okay. So as soon as I get to the kitchen, I will like grab a pen or something
Okay.
on the map and draw the cracks on the map.
Okay.
And this is what it showed me.
Garrett greets you both again. Oh, you're back. He kind of looks at all the food that he ate.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll be able to use the mirror again. It seemed like it broke. I got a glimpse on the way out that it was okay again, but I'm not sure if what that meant. But it definitely shattered, and I saw something terrible and horrible behind one piece. But I can't remember what it was.
Maybe it'll heal itself.
I hope so. Or maybe not. It's such a oof.
So, the cracks that you saw, is the important part, do you think, the intersection, or is it the
It would
beginnings?
It would almost have to be, I would think. What I think is the intersection. The lines
Okay.
cover such a large area. I think it's the intersection where the lines meet.
Okay.
What the mirrors. I'm just, that's my thought. That's and my history check tells me that's Gascony.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, and that's where Gascony is. He's after his phylactery.
Wonder why Gascony?
Maybe tomorrow we can find out some unknown lore about the place or something where, you know, somebody retrieved something and left it there, or I don't know. I mean, the last person we knew that had it was the rune keeper, and then it was taken from him. We assumed by Ythazz, but it might not have been of the Ythazz.
It matters now as long as we find it before he does.
Indeed.
Get to it before he does. So I guess that kind of.
I'm glad we got that.
I mean,
It's
we
a
can talk
glimpse.
about. You're
Yeah.
right. We can talk about the group tomorrow, but should we even? Should that be what we go for first? Is to try and find the phylactery?
I think so. I mean, it's headed for Gascony anyway. If we get there before it does, or at least we'll be there.
Okay.
It could be a case of, well, we could talk with the others, but maybe we could dispatch our friends to help locate the phylactery and destroy it while we occupy Ythazz. Or, I mean, if we have time, if there is time, we should, try to find it and destroy it before he gets there.
Agreed. Yeah. Okay.
But thank you. Thank you that was harrowing.
Of course, Mart. I'm glad that I was there to help, and that Devanya was there and the rest. Yeah.
For once, a bit of good news.
We got this.
That's a good step. It's a good step.
Well,
All
I'm
right.
going to retire for the night, I think. So good night. I'll see y'all tomorrow morning.
All right.
Good idea.
All right. You head off to bed.
And
Assuming
she's actually
yeah,
she's
go
actually
ahead.
gonna go towards Rain's temple,
Oh, okay.
but she's not gonna knock on it or anything like that. She's gonna get close to the door, but be like, kind of talk through the door, and be like, for a Shadowkai, you are really sentimental. It's interesting. Thank you for a chat about family. I have your back.
Rain just gives like 3 knocks, so Devanya knows that they it's been a day. Acknowledge that they heard. So.
Oh, so she kind of gets startled a little bit. No matter what happens, we are family. So thank you for reminding me of that. She kind of nervously turns around and walks away.
Okay.
Goes to bed.
Nice. Walk back inside to the courtyard. Sounds of crickets. On the air.
They're so awkward.
get back inside to get some good sleep. Sounds like everyone's gonna get some good rest.
Kaylin's going to use her sitting stone to reach out to Finn
Okay.
and just no. That's right. No. Right, never mind. Yeah, she'll use her sitting stone to reach out to Finn.
Mhm.
Hey, I think that it's time. We'll be calling tomorrow, I think. But heading to Savoy after that to confront Ythazz, I think. And that's it.
Okay. You get a very straightforward answer. Determined in a determined voice. He just responds, "I'll be there."
And she'll go to bed.
Okay. You all fall asleep. Beautiful sounds outdoors coming through the wide open narrow windows because it's medieval time. And can I have everyone make a perception check tonight, please?
No. No, you may not. The audacity.
Guess what, guys? I got new dice.
Nice.
Why am I not
Oh, Maury,
surprised?
no.
Yeah.
Hey, it was my
Check out.
birthday.
Okay,
Oh,
very
yeah,
good.
that's right. That's right.
That's
That'd be
right.
good.
Yeah.
And first roll here was a 19.
Hey!
Nice.
18 for Kaylin.
Okay.
So that's a 24 total.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Rain, I'm sorry. You got.
Plus 8, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. 27.
Nice. Okay. Devanya.
22.
Nice. Rowan.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. It cut out a little bit for me. Was that 12?
Yep. Oh.
Okay. Neat. And Mort?
Mort is very disturbed. He rolled a 4.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
that's right. Oh.
He's
Okay.
traumatized.
Okay. So, actually, I need to do a roll too. Let me think about it. Okay. So, Rowan and Mort, you continue a very peaceful night's rest. Should roll for. Got to go work, Blueberry. Oh, I'm so sorry, Blueberry. Roll for Garrick. Oh, okay. Blueberry also has a good night's rest. Uninterrupted so far. Garrick and Devanya, Aaron, Winrain, and Kaylin. You pop awake with a bit of a start as you hear the snapping arcane energy of the teleportation circle activate.
Everyone's getting out of bed and running towards the teleportation circle.
Okay.
Same.
Same.
Same for Devanya, same for Aaron. Rain.
This is outside, right?
You're outside. You just happen to be very perceptive.
Okay. I'm gonna go quickly run out and go inside the keep and go see what's going on.
Okay.
It's more a magical hearing than it is the actual hearing.
yeah.
This is true.
These old arcane teleportation circles are very clunky and loud.
Like the
Garrick.
TARDIS.
Yeah.
We gotta oil that thing again.
Right. I think Garrick, waking up as well, would grab one of his heavy crossbow in his pajamas. It looked just like his regular day clothes, except it's sort of a gown and it's drawn on or painted on like overalls.
Oh,
Um, it comes down with you all as well.
for a second I rolled for Aaron, but it was too low. I was like, he was going to show up naked, but,
Nice,
No,
surprise!
that was
Nice.
starring.
but he rolled a 2.
Awesome.
So.
Another heavy crossbow.
That's naked potential.
Nice. All right, so you kind of head down there one at a time. Highest perception rolls down as the order in which you arrive. And you see shuffling down the side stairs into that, hallway, long hallway that leads to the mirror room as well. Heading towards the keep. It's so dark and the hallway is so long. Who had the highest again? Someone had like a 27, I think.
I had the 27.
Okay, nice. So Rain, you're in there first, and you see. I think you have dark vision now to 60 feet, right? So.
I've always had dark vision.
Oh, right. Okay. Nice. Just
And
be.
yes, up to 60 feet.
Okay, cool. So, maybe like 80 feet down this hallway or so, 100 feet, you just see the glint of 2 shimmering eyes, the way that like a cat's would in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear at least 2 or maybe 3 individuals shuffling towards you quickly.
Do they look friendly? Are they
You
hostile?
can't see them at all. You just saw those creepy cat eyes.
You only have 60 feet as a Shadowkai Knight? As a Shadowkai Knight, 120?
Let me look it up because I feel like it should be farther. But
It's like I have
guys are
60 feet dark
considered
vision.
elves, and elves have a normal up to 60 feet in dark vision. So hang on.
Because like I have 60-foot dark vision, but like I know Drow have 120.
Yeah, it looks like 60 for Elf Shadar Kai from the book. Dark vision. Mm-hmm. It's elsewhere.
No.
The more you know.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, you can wait a little bit longer until they get closer to you.
I'm gonna be. Hang on.
You can call out. You can do any of that.
I'm just gonna quietly, maybe stealthily, just walk quietly up to them.
Okay.
Or something.
You advance a
Oh,
little
I
bit.
should have said stealth. Are
Nice.
you gonna make me roll for a stealth check?
No, because it's pretty dark down here for them too. But finally, crossing your dark vision, you see the wolf-like form of Scarlet Shuffletrot, with whom you're
Oh,
familiar.
okay.
Behind, you see Nala shouldering a now conscious Aoife. They all seem to be in a bit of a panic and out of breath, and Ava's, like being carried along a little bit, holding on to Nala's shoulder as they all rush over to you. Scarlet rushes up. We need to talk. Get everyone, let's go. We need to talk.
Okay. Is everything okay?
Yeah, yes, yep. No, it's not. But we'll talk. And there's no time to use the bathroom. We have to go now. And with that, we'll take our bio break.
Wow.
I mean,
Wow,
are
it's
we
like
talking
the
about peeing ourselves or what?
it's like the negative of your
Hmm.
usual bio breaks.
Yeah.
No one's
We
going.
can't.
We
Yeah.
can't go.
Yep.
I mean, this is a sign that Dan wants us to continue.
That's right. Kaylin in the hallway is dismayed.
Really had to pee.
So for anyone that doesn't know, we'll take about a 10-minute bio break. Our audio will be hot because we are. You can chat with us. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. So catch y'all shortly.
Guys, look.
Is this your baby nephew?
This is my nephew.
Oh, so cute.
Literally like half an hour old.
That, oh,
Or an
how
hour.
adorable.
So cute.
Aw.
His name is
Babies.
Oliver. Oliver
That's
Miles.
so cute.
That's a cute name. Oh, I love it.
Like you can't really tell, but like his hair looks like it's gonna be red.
Oh gosh.
Redhead. There you go.
Yeah, because I mean, like this is my brother with him, so.
Oh, gotcha.
How'd you
So-
like it without not having red hair, Sam?
I have red hair. Like you can't tell because of the indoor light, but if I stand in the sun, it's very red. It's my hair is auburn, not brown.
It's a red, reddish brownish tint.
Yeah. But you know how there's those articles that are like red hair and blue eyes is the rarest combination in the world, and I'm like, yeah, 3 of my siblings have it.
Sam, by the way, love your shirt. Did you watch last night?
I went to the theater to watch.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, one of my friends wasn't like a couple of my friends were gonna go, but then one of them wasn't able to, and so they were like, "Hey, do you want this ticket?"
You're a
And I was
fan.
like, "Yeah." So
I forgot that there was a theater.
yeah, one theater in Utah, which was a 2-hour drive away. So
Was it worth the 2-hour drive?
It was worth it. It was worth it to see a 50-foot tall Matthew Mercer.
Gosh, you must have not gotten in until like what, 3?
It was like 2:30.
Okay.
Not that bad. But yeah, I literally subbed so I can watch it right after last
So
night
good.
because, like, literally I had Overwatch practice and I was like, oh shoot, I forgot it's campaign 3. Oh, for those who don't know, there's a couple of us critters who are friends of Critical Role, which is
And
cool.
their third campaign started, and Sam's character,
Oh, he's such a troll.
his
He's such a troll.
his new water bottle.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Steph, you just have to watch.
I
I'm
have
not
to
gonna say
watch
anything.
it. I have to watch it.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Sure.
So anyways,
Was it? I'm assuming it was great.
it was bigger than he was, so that's
Yeah.
just all I'm gonna say.
That Sam picked the most trolly character. I don't know if he's going to survive that long. Frank, how are you?
Good.
Looking at the character art now.
Don't spoil it.
I don't.
No spoilers.
Spoilers don't matter to me. I read the endings of books and then still finish and still read the rest of the book.
Why do you do that to yourself?
I like to know how things are going to end, and then I can stop stressing about it and stop having anxiety about it.
It's a good way to think about it.
So like if I'm watching TV shows and I'm just like, how was this going to, like, do these characters like end up together? I will skip forward and like scrub through seasons and then go back to where I was and continue watching.
Steph.
That's just how I am. That's how I am.
You're
I know. I'm a
horrible.
monster. I'm a monster.
You are a
Oh.
monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Anyone who's like, anyone who's like a fan of like story and like progression. Yeah, it's horrible, but that's just, it's the person I've grown into. I've always been that way.
In height.
If I'm reading book series, I'll scrub through, like I'll like flip through a couple books in.
Yeah,
if I'm
sometimes
like,
it's
are
not
these characters
healthy.
going to end up together? Like, what's going to happen? Is he going to die? I bet he's going to die. So I'll just scrub through. And I'll just go back and just continue reading and be completely happy.
Well, sure, yeah.
What the heck? This was in my pants.
And
But
if
then
I don't like it, if I don't like what happens, I can be like, okay, I can stop now. I'm
I
good.
love my new comforter, but it's popping out little feathers.
It's molting.
Huh?
Your comfort is molting.
Right? I wonder who's in chat tonight.
Wait, Sam's character is a robot?
Yeah! You know what his character's name? Fresh cut.
Yeah, no,
grass.
I'm looking at pictures now. Yeah, fresh
Fresh
cut
cut
grass.
grass.
I love it so much. Travis is a distinguished gentleman.
Well, okay, so like, half of them, except for like Laura and Marisha, are playing. No, Marisha, Sam, Towson, and Laura are playing original characters, while Travis is playing he's playing a character that he created, I think, for the Grog one shot, and then
sure.
and then Liam and Ashley are playing characters that they played from Exandria Unlimited.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, and I think that's pretty cool because I think their mission, like, I feel like Exandria Unlimited was, what is that? Is that skin? Okay. Sorry, I got sidetracked because I felt something right on my, anyway, what was I saying? Oh gosh, this is how my day has been. It's like my thoughts are going from like 0 to 100 and I don't know what I'm like thinking.
Nice.
Where is our stream? Oh, the way. But yeah, Sam's character is a robot, and it's hilarious. What up, Half? I miss you. I'm doing okay. I'm here. I'm surviving. Yeah, but can we just talk about Towson's character for just a second? I love his character design so much.
Yeah.
His character design I love.
I think my favorite's Ashley's.
Fern? Yeah.
Yeah.
I just love how, like, I feel like it's, I don't know. I think so far right now, my favorite character so far, just from like first impression, is Marisha's character. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I don't know if like you noticed, but Travis's character is level 5, and everybody else is level 3. But my theory is that he's not playing Bertram for as long, and he's gonna bring in his other character, a new character, because to balance it out.
So
Or
very early to tell.
It is very early to tell.
So.
But you know, I saw the most craziest thing on TikTok the other day. No, just theories. You're good. Okay, no more spoilers.
I feel really bad for people that spoilers matter to.
Huh?
It must be a hard life for y'all. It must be a really hard life.
I mean, for me, like for TV, like if I know that I'm gonna watch it like later on, and I tend to forget what happens, I'm still surprised.
Really, yeah. It's an easy life for it to just not matter to you. It makes scrolling the internet so much easier.
You know what? I'm excited for next year. I'm just ready for 2021 to be over, because not only is Legends of Voxmachus coming out on February 4th, but my younger sister's getting married next year.
Nice.
So
I'm just, one day at a time,
Steph, I don't know if you have chat up, but Half Donut says, no, Steph, if I didn't have the ride, I wouldn't want the story.
I'm cool with knowing what just how I am. It's just how I am.
Goals for 20.
I can know exactly what happens and still go and watch the movie and be like, yeah, I liked it. It's good.
Would you
How,
watch the whole thing, or
though?
would you leave before the
No,
end?
I would watch the whole thing.
But would
yeah.
Mariah?
Probably not.
Hey.
Would Mariah finish the movie? Unsure.
Like if it's in the movie theater, yeah. Except the one time I did leave a movie, I sat out in the lobby. Was The Purge.
Oh, yeah.
I hated it. My friends made me go see it. That's the only scary movie I've seen in the theater because I can't deal with any suspense. It wasn't scary, but it was just like the music made me so tense that I had to cover my ears most of the movie. I'm just like, nope, and I just left the movie theater because I couldn't deal with it.
I have only left one movie, and that was Sin City. I just didn't like it. I didn't like it, and I left. I was
just wasted money.
I was halfway through the movie, and I was like, I just don't like this. Like I had gotten so much hype, and I know people that like it, and it was like halfway through, and I was like, I don't care for this. I'm just not interested, and I just left. I think that was the only movie that I left. There were other movies that no. I left halfway through. He's just not that into you, because I was like, this is stupid.
Insulting your
I-
intelligence.
I got up and
That's a
left.
good cheesy movie though.
I don't like, I just, no. I don't know. Like there were a couple of things I was like, this is no, thank you.
Thanks for the warning, Dan. I'm just like laying down.
Oh, my
and
bad.
Just, like,
I didn't want to interrupt the story.
literally just like chilling and like, hey.
Hey, you're not the only one that streams from bed, so.
It's true, but
Nice.
Dan did not
That's
give me
80% of
warning. I had to
OnlyFans.
see it from the stream.
I'm very sorry. I'll
Just
try and yeah. You gotta have shower people. You gotta have desk chair people.
Oh man.
Hey, Dan.
Yes.
I don't think it's the night. I'm not my head space is not right. I'm not in the right head space. So we may have to wait until next week. So.
Okay, no worries. Thank you for the heads up. We will definitely just.
If anybody tries to reach Brixie, I may just BS.
Kill them?
No.
Oh, no, half. I do not. No, no. I think that's very different, half. I'm sorry, Dan. Are you waiting to get started? Let me just.
Yeah. If that's all right.
Please
I'll
go
jump
ahead.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
I think we're just waiting for Sam, so.
Nice. Okay. Oh, this is. Buckle up. Here we are. We've got-
I'm buckled.
Unbuckle.
Blah, 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 blah.
Mhm.
Never mind.
Okay,
Forgot.
buckle back up. Yeah.
Buckling initiating.
Nice.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Awesome. So we have Scarlet racing down the underground hallway there into the keep to deliver news, and Eva and Nala. Eva kind of, leaning her weight on Nala as the two of them walk in tandem down the hallway behind Scarlet.
I just helped Nala with Ythazz.
Oh, nice. Oh, she put. Thank you. And you all hustle back up into the building. Where do you want to bring them? And do you want to wake anyone else up? You're kind of seeing the other people that are awake. Mort, Rowan, and Blueberry are not there.
Who's not there?
And Oren.
Blueberry and him?
Mort, Rowan, Blueberry, and Oren still asleep.
Whoever's the first person Rain sees, directs them to wake up Mort and Blueberry. Blueberry first, and then Mort.
Kaylin will go and wake them up.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, you go around, wake everyone up. by the time that they, I'm sorry, Mort, are you gonna head down to, let's say, the living room area, where they're set up?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
What?
Rowan, are you also gonna head out and see what they need as they wake you up?
Yeah, but Rowan will show up dressed, ready for war.
Nice. Oh, that's so
Yes.
cool. Yes. Blueberry's already there.
Orange shows up with a sheet wrapped around his waist, and that's it.
Nice.
Oh
It's
gosh.
not hiding a thing, but
No.
it's yeah.
No, it's not
Perfect.
even very well put on. Yeah.
Nice.
Rowan will definitely wink at Arin then.
Nice.
Arm will wink back.
Ooh, nice. Let's see.
Or to look at Aaron and go. Your sense of expediency is appreciated, but unwarranted.
It seemed important. Mort, I mean, you've seen me naked. I don't understand.
Ooh.
Should I not have wrapped it around my waist, or is that what you're saying?
I just,
Yeah.
It's now flustered like
Oh. Scarlet is like, yeah, right. So I'm so glad that you could all make it here. That's. I don't know if I can
Scarlet
shift
left.
back and forth.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Perfect. Okay.
Alright, there's news. Eva has news. Good, I guess, to have the information, but I'm just gonna let her talk. And she's gonna sit down, little feet hanging off the floor because she's such a shorty.
Rain is gonna tend to her wounds while she talks. So.
Okay, neat. You don't see, as you look, you don't spot any visible wound. As you do that, and you approach, excuse me, Nala, oh, right, Rain, she seems to be, she's just recovering from being unconscious for so long. She's still a bit woozy from it. If you have any water and perhaps a bite to eat, she insisted we rush her right over here as soon as she woke up. So we're here, but she hasn't had time for any proper food or drink.
As Nala says that, I'm gonna head to the kitchen and get the things that are not listed. So.
Thank you. And now we'll probably get up and go with you to give a hand and keep you company. Okay. Well. Let's see. Is that. Okay. Eva. Thank you all for saving me. I understand that it was Blueberry and all of you that managed to get me from the towers. I don't know how. I'm sure I'd like to know, but it's not the time for that. But first, before anything, my thanks.
Of course.
Fixes herself on the couch. I found something. Took something off of Ythazz. Saw something rather on Ythazz during our exchange, our battle. I was trying to read his mind. I've managed to pluck a symbol from his mind. I'll show you. She lifts her hand up. She usually does this sweeping gesture, and you can see like the energy just isn't there really. And casts some magical kind of like a spray almost into the air that coalesces into this image. I don't have the other layout. I'm so
Oh.
sorry, viewers. I'm gonna quickly shuffle over to the other thing so you can see it. Oh, that's terrible. Let me try that again. All right. Okay. Gotta fix all these now. What a pain. Anyway, I think we're gonna skip that, viewers. I'm so sorry. I'll show you later. This. I'll let anyone that has proficiency in history or religion
Yes.
make a check.
Not religion, but history.
Oh, hell no.
Oh no! No!
Mort, that's amazing. What'd you get, Kayla?
No!
Oh no, what happened?
Wait, what did I? Okay, let me. I don't think I have anything to like. And then I think that's Brilith that has the thing that I can reroll.
It's hard to keep track after a while.
So what happens? You play 4 characters throughout the week.
I know I
okay.
have a thing.
All right, so
So true.
history. Okay, and 16.
All right. All right, let me adjust the sound on this ambient music in the background. Gosh, Mort. All right. So I see Kaylin's and Mort's. Does anyone else roll? Nope. Okay. Mort, you're the only one that gets that, and just barely.
Holy crap. With a
Just
nat
by
20?
1 point. Yeah. So Mort has a 31. This is like hyper obscure. This is, jeez, this image predates the time of trouble. That's how old this is. Thousands of years old. This has not been seen. This, actually, I'm going to send you, which one is the best one to send you? Nope, maybe, nope, maybe this one. Nope.
Get together.
I know, I've got a few documents, but I'm not sure which one's best. You know, so feel free to look up, what you want on your own as well, Mort.
That's why I just look up the title.
Yeah, this is a link to one of the documents. This is the symbol of Bakab. Bakab was, what is it here? A greater deity from a time long ago. The greater deity of magic, arcane knowledge, balance, and foresight. The neutral aligned deity. With your 31, you know those facts, and you know that Bakab was slain in the time of troubles, which was a battle of different deities, greater and lesser, that took place here in the Prime, primarily. So Aoife will pause for a moment as she casts this image up in there. This is the image she plucked from Ythazz's mind. This, she kind of sees in your eyes a recognition of this symbol. Gives a nod to you. It's breathing's a little labored. It's some terrible news. This is the symbol of Bakab. She explains, not all the details, but she does say that it's a deity over magic that was slain in a time of troubles. That's the information she's going to impart. With this, I know what Ythazz seeks. He is heading to Gascony. Rather, what's below Gascony. You're, of course, kind of looks off in the direction of the back of the keep area. You're all familiar with the ley lines that traverse the planet.
Yeah, right.
Very few know that these ley lines have a point of origin. They originate below the city of Gascony. Fewer still than that know the true origin. You know the power of the ley lines, each one carrying a great deal of magical energy. When two intersect, it powers tremendous. Three, as here, you've seen what it can do. Below the city of Gascony. A moment, please. And she's going to, like, try and stand up out of the couch on her own and wobble a little bit. And then find her balance and go around and start warding the walls of this room.
I'll go help her.
Thank you. She calls you by your title that you got from, I don't have it in front of me. I don't want to say it wrong. I think it was Magister.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And the two of you, so I'm going to have
She's gonna be like,
advantage.
How did she know that? How did she know that? It's just in her head. How did she know that? That's weird. I'm just paranoid.
Two of you do an excellent job working together. I mean, it's the two of you. You ward the room from any scrying or anything else, and she pops and leans, on a few pieces of furniture back over to the couch and sits down. Meanwhile, Rain and
I think Blueberry would come snuggle up right next to her and just do the comfort doggo thing.
Yeah, so cute. Perfect. Blueberry definitely does that. Rain and Nala return before the warding is complete. With some food and water. She takes a sip of water and thanks Rain and Nala. Below the city of Gascony is the entrance to a demiplane, in which a very small portion of the power of Ow seeps. Anyone that's
sorry, Dan. The power of what?
Ow. Anyone that has proficiency in religion can make a roll.
No, I just want to make sure I heard you right. Is owl as in like OW?
A-O.
Oh.
Okay.
Dan, do you
Oh, actually, I'm proficient in religion. How about that?
What's up,
Can
Brandon?
you see if I'm proficient?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Of course.
I haven't tried to open rounds. Nat 20?
Yep.
Damn,
Nice!
2 and more. You are ready for endgame. You're like, you know what? I'm saving it all, baby. I'm saving it all.
And then rolls a 1 in the battle.
Yep.
No, and dies. No more.
Am I proficient?
Where are we? Religion. You are, and it's a +7, Rain.
Okay, so
This is another really, really high one. You'll find out because Mort knows.
26.
Oh, okay. Oh, yep. Even you, Rain, haven't heard. That's a really low enough. But even you haven't heard. But Mort, it's a 30 DC for Al as well. You've heard of this in the most obscure writings about the time of troubles. Let me see if I can find my little excerpt here of this.
Mort was just bored one day, and he was just like, "Let's find the most dust-covered book."
Yes.
And read it, just to prove I can.
For real.
At the same time, Aaron was probably reading obscure things about runes, so,
It's awesome. Yeah.
Sure.
Under the same moon.
That's fair.
So Aoife's going to talk about some of this, but that there are, all these different pantheons, right? Different areas of the world, kind of, and even this quadrant here, worship different deities, because in this campaign it's all of the different things. So there's like lesser deities, like titans and demigods and stuff, and then like the mid tier, and then greater deities. Well, only in one small excerpt in your studies you came across mention of Owl, known as an overgod. All the deities, including the greater deities, report and serve the overgod. It's alluded to that there may be more than one, but Owl is the only one that has ever revealed their presence to mortals. And the excerpt spoke of Owl not liking to do that, not really even caring too much about mortals. But they conjectured that Owl cared only about making sure that every deity behaved according to their portfolio, what they're supposed to do, their alignment and their job. Like Bakob's that we just went over, has their portfolio is magic, arcane knowledge, balance, and foresight. Of course, that there's only there can be two magic deities, like Mistra in this case, right? Mistra and Bakob, as long as their portfolios aren't identical.
Is like Mistra and like the Raven Queen, are they considered greater deities, or are they like the mid tier? Okay.
They're both greater deities.
Jeez.
Bakob, of course, was a greater deity as well, and also served magic, but in a slightly different, because their portfolio is a little different. That's how that worked. But Owl revealed themselves only briefly in the time of troubles because of the deities that were going out of line, out of what their jobs were, and that's how this conjecture came about. And Owl effectively ended the time of troubles. Okay, so Ythazz, after hearing that, Ythazz will continue on. So this power that's why this power is so huge. There's a tiny bit of Owl's power that is stored in this demi-plane, and even a little tiny minute fraction of that seeps out, and that's what powers the ley lines. So it's like a 1/10,000% of Owl's power powers all the ley lines. That's what's seeping out of this demi-plane. Just to help put it into perspective, the overall power. How, of course, was unknown to the mortal realm until we intervened in the time of troubles, as the one who all the deities serve and report to, and overgod. When the greater deity Bakob was felled in the time of troubles, Owl took Bakob's staff. It was the very first staff of the Magi, and sealed it away in this demiplane, for one deserving of its power to arrive and take Bakob's place in the pantheon as a greater deity of magic, arcane knowledge, balance, and foresight. Not much is known about Owl, but that seems to be what's most important to Owl, that they can raise a mortal to deity, they can take any deity and demote them to any level. You can harm them permanently.
Ythazz wants that staff.
I'm almost positive. It said
He
that
talked about ruling over magic, creating magic. Yeah.
it's starting to click. Yes, when I saw it said that if essentially only one of with true potential for magic and arcane knowledge, dedication to their pursuit, a passion and unquenchable thirst for its understanding, and a desire for balance through magic, and the foresight of a grand tactical mind, could even learn of the existence of this staff in this place and this in all of this, and let alone find a way to access it, well, if they could, they would be able to claim their place in the Pantheon. That's the test. I worry. I was doing a bit of research before Ythazz arrived, trying to backtrack plans, but figuring out what Ythazz was doing, and I learned that I fear that Ythazz learned of this quite some time ago and has spent a very long time plotting and planning to make this plan coalesce. I think that the attack on Vanguard and the tower at the hands of the Lich Rodigan, 12 years ago now, that attack that set in motion the events that would remove all of the Omega Wizards from reality, except for me, thanks to being tethered with, Sheephead's Blueberry's head. I don't think he could have planned for that. But it would have removed all of us had it not been for Blueberry and I. I think I was connecting the dots. I think that could have been set in motion centuries ago by Ythazz, based on the research I was doing. The dots were beginning to line up. I think that he needs all of the reality-altering magic of the tower to gain access to that demiplane. I think that's why he has made the tower... He could have just flown it there. So I suppose... Well, the control, I don't think he would have been able to navigate it. But perhaps that's why he bound it to this creature. I don't know. I don't understand the purpose of the creature. But assuredly, that's why he heads to Gascony. This must be his plan. He sits back on the couch and takes a bite of food and a big drink of water.
So that answers the question on why he's going for Gascony. So is there, maybe I missed it, but is there a reason that this is, Gascony seems kind of out of the way, and
What, you're asking why Gascony?
yeah, like why?
Yeah, you missed.
That's where the ley lines start.
Okay.
He just finished
Got it.
explaining that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where the ley lines start. It's this
Okay.
one, like, 100,000th of a percentage of the power
Sorry,
of
it was
Al.
a lot of information.
It's okay. Al sealed the staff of the dead greater deity Bakub there, so whoever can learn of his existence through all this arcane study and knowledge and then find a way to get in and take it will replace Bakub as a greater deity over magic and that other stuff. He thinks that's what Ythazz is ultimately after.
Right.
Bringing his ideal of balance to the world with the use of magic, like he's talked a lot about. He used that in discussing with Brixie, like trying to get her into being a Zilkir, just regulating everything through magic so people don't have to suffer, quote unquote. They'll suffer initially so that no one will have to ever again.
Okay.
Things like that. Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thank you for bringing this information.
Yes. I wish I had seen it sooner. This is so obscure. I knew of this a very long time ago. I have not even considered it until I saw that symbol and realized what it must mean.
Hard to say that it's worse than we thought, but it's worse than we thought.
Yes.
He not only wants to rule this continent, he wants to go beyond, far beyond that.
That's why we need to stop him.
Aoife, I know you're weakened, and hope we'll do everything we can to get help for you. If Ythazz is in the tower, what are the ramifications if, as a last resort, our only way of resolving this is to destroy the tower? What would that do?
The tower is built in such a way that it cannot be destroyed. It would fold this plane into itself likely if it were. And so it's with a certain number of Omega Mages it can be deactivated as we had it in Vanguard. I have not the numbers or the training or the time.
Understood. That would be bad.
Yes, well, it's a terrible position. Clearly Ythazz has planned this thoroughly. I wish I'd seen it. I wish I'd seen
Well,
it sooner.
if we find the phylactery and destroy it, that will destroy Ythazz, right?
It weakens them,
Okay.
and it allows them to be finally killed.
Right.
But it won't actually
So we
kill
can
him.
get it to weaken him. That would help.
And it prevents him from resurrecting.
Yes.
So if he's inside this creature or inside the tower,
How do we, I know you've turned on some safety features and maybe Ythazz is trapped in the tower. How do we get in the tower if we need to fight Ythazz in the tower?
The only way is to approach it externally. It's my understanding that the tower has now become a part of this creature, but that the upper floor extends above the rocky body. Gain access there, you'll have to go down one floor at a time.
Dan, are you telling me the end game of this campaign is a dungeon delve?
The Wizard Tower Dungeon Delve?
Probably not get an answer, but I'm going to ask it, how many levels do you think he's down?
There's a way to force a certain number of floors in there. It's a difficult sequence to explain it. Do you have writing materials where I can write it up? What needs to be done on each floor to enforce the rule of...
Erinwin pulls out her papers and shoves them over.
Oh, thank you, yes. Nice. Alright,
And she just kind of sits like, teach me.
nice. It's gonna take her a while. Probably, she's had plenty of sleep, so she's gonna stay up the rest of the night to try and continue writing this up. Probably through your meeting. She has to kind of work it out too as she writes it out. It's a lot of math, a lot of magic math. Uh, and she'll get you that breakdown. Let's see. Where did I put my
One of the doors we just have to give Blueberry a treat and let him screech the door open. That's it.
Awesome. Let's see.
Ythazz could never get through that.
Awesome. Okay, so she'll get to work on that and just she'll let everyone know. Well, this will take quite some time, please. I think we're all going to need our rest. Finish your sleep. I'll have this set by morning, midday tomorrow.
Okay.
Take a bunch of the papers and stuff and set them down on the living room table there to, and start getting to work. Do the rest of you want to go to sleep and
Yeah.
figure everything out in the morning? Yeah. All right. You're all able to get some sleep. Blueberry, of course, is sleeping out there to keep Aoife company. You all get a good night's rest as best you can anyway. You can finish your sleep out. There's coffee. Nala's making coffee in the morning, 8 o'clock.
Orin's up
7:30.
making some breakfast. So.
Okay, nice. So the typical smells and scents and such are wafting up to the house. Is anybody not coming to breakfast to figure things out? No? Okay.
Kaylin, step in.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
Good.
I'm literally. Rain is gonna join a little bit later.
Oh, okay. Well, seeing everyone else, sans Rain currently approach, Nala, greet everyone. Well, good morning to y'all. I understand that you'll see Katrina there as well with her, looking in her normal form that you've seen her most of the time. That Katrina here is works some additional magic with your device, and you're gonna be able to pool everyone together. I've got a list here. It seems like I'd like to go start putting those calls out, or if a couple of you that are familiar with these people can, join me after breakfast, we can start reaching out.
Yeah, I'd definitely be interested. Yeah, to help.
All right, I have here, and she's just going to kind of go over the list quickly. So let me know if any of this, is not something you want. I tried to pull from your list. It looks like, all right, Kylos Rittenmacher from Black Rock Landing. Actually, there's a better way to go about this. I'll go about this after. Everyone on the list here is going to be contact that you put in. I will make sure, after breakfast, I'll take a few of you and we can go start sending messages and such, see if we can start collecting people for this call.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you all have breakfast. Rain joins in a little bit later. Is there anything you want to do before making this call?
Yeah, Port's gonna go check in with Aoife.
Oh, no, yes.
Just we're going to be talking to a lot of people about getting help with this effort, but I wanted to ask you something.
Yes.
This information isn't known by a lot of people about Owl and about the staff and about the deity he's trying to take the place of. Is it wise to put that out as for general knowledge, or should we, it's something that might tempt people, if you know what I'm saying?
Yes, very much so. She kind of looks at you with a look like, we both know how tempting that could be. Like, we wouldn't do it, but yeah. Oh,
I tell, we tell 10 people, we don't know who they talk to. We don't know,
yes.
they might be all innocent in assuming that people should know, but this is something that we should just maybe phrase this as Ythazz is seeking great power in Gascony and must be stopped
I completely
at all
agree.
cost.
Yes. I think that most people will have seen firsthand or heard of the disasters that Ythazz has brought about, and so I think that will be compelling enough to see Ythazz's power of taking down all these grand cities, or taking them on at least. If we leave that out, yes, we can simply speak of a great power in Gascony. We won't have to even mention that it's underground. Just a great power in Gascony. I think putting the short timetable on matters should help. But yes, certainly, if it's made to sound like it's something in Gascony, well, that's a cultural capital of Calais, so certainly artifacts are shipped in and out daily. I think it'll be easy for. I don't want anyone curious after the fact.
Knowledge is a great thing, but sometimes it could be over overwhelming to some who and just to become obsessed, and
Yes, yes.
as we see.
Indeed, indeed. Yes, we shouldn't risk it. Between that and sometimes people think they have a better idea of what would be. Maybe the people should know of this, different ideals behind it, and think they're doing the right thing. But no, this power can't be widely known. Oh, there's so many levels to this mod. I'm glad we figured it out before we got there, though.
Oh, this has been a tremendous. Knowing is half the battle.
Yes, yes, I feel like there can't possibly be anything else, I hope. That he has planned or needs, or this seems to be his end game. But he's clearly a tactician, so we must also be cautious still, I suppose.
I agree. And if others were to find out what he's seeking, they could potentially join him as an ally.
Yes, yeah, yes. Oh my, yes, just as we're summoning allies, Ythazz could be too. Oh,
I'm sure he is. Well, I'm glad I asked because now we know to keep a lid on that. And I think he's done enough damage, and his potential to do damage is clearly evident to everyone. So it's probably generally agreed that he has to go, and he should. Thank you.
Of course, Mort. I'm so in my head with these figures. I'm sorry.
No, please do what you. If there's anything we can do to help.
I'll ask. Thank you, Mort. Thank you. Very wise as always, Mort. She'll kind of go back to sketching and doing her math, magic math. Right.
I have something I wanted to do
Yeah, go for it.
while everyone was being gathered and everything. I want to go into the prayer room, the worship statues room,
Oh, okay.
whatever that's called, because words are hard for my brain.
I hear that. Yep.
So she's gonna go there, and there's a little tiny statue of Mystra that someone has put there, I believe. And so she's gonna kind of pick that up and just kind of sit in one of the pews and just look at it and go, "Hey, Mystra, I got a question. Just curious about something. she's gonna see if she'll answer.
Roll D100 if you would.
Oh boy. New dice. 40.
Okay, let me just roll mine. Where are you? Oh, there it is. Okay. You don't get a very clear, crisp "what up" or anything, but you get that. Yeah, it's not that close, but you get you do get that sort of magical tingling sensation, that kind of just covers everything. That she's in your presence. If you were to ask something, you might get some form of response.
So I know. Do you remember the previous mistress memories? Do you remember the other deity of magic? His name is Baku?
You feel a shift in the energy a bit. And you get the impression of yes. Of a yes, of an acknowledgement of that.
We think Ythazz is trying to take his place. So, I figured that's something that, we wouldn't want. Definitely, it'd probably be better to have someone better in that position, less destructive and greedy.
Mhm.
So just, I don't know. I could use your help.
I'm just going to do another roll
just be with me in the fight.
This is interesting. Okay, so I did another roll, and you get sort of an impression in your mind of the gosh, I can't think of her name as as the girl.
It is. This is the one name I wrote down.
Nice.
Caitlin Moonsong.
Caitlin Moonsong. Thank you. Yes. Kind of appears, in your mind. You're sort of just in a meditative space for a little bit. And she kind of, instead of skipping up like she normally would, is sort of approaching you in this mental image, your mind's eye, with a slower, steady walk. Hi, Meredith.
It's good to see you again.
Good to see you. You've been doing such wonderful things down here. I heard.
Yeah. It's a problem.
It's a tricky situation. I know your friends were discussing earlier. I know, I guess not. I guess Morton just kind of knew some of that stuff. You might be able to ask your friend Mort a little more about this. Since that he knew things, but there's a certain type of order that we deities must uphold. There are those, very few, that watch over even us, and one that watches over them. He kind of like
She's like, I feel like I should be writing this down. This feels important to know, just in case.
Nice.
She's just kind of like sitting there, like memorizing.
And ones that watch over us, and she discussed that Owl is an overgod, and we each must play our role. Even though I despise the evil works of... There are those of us that must be evil, those of us that must be good, and those of us that must walk the line. I will be there with you, as I always have. I cannot take any direct action against anyone that seeks the power that Al left behind. But I will give you...
That's what champions are for, right?
Yes. You understand, Talon.
Doesn't mean I liked it.
I don't either.
I mean, she said Bakum is supposed to be neutral. Ythazz is not neutral. Mm-mm. Don't ruin it in my head. I know you're probably going to prove me wrong, but I want to keep this mindset.
Nice. Well, she's just gonna add, not about Ythazz, but Bakum was known as the uncaring one, as he sought a neutral stance and actively neutral.
That's like the worst title.
It's, yes, a stark contrast to myself and others, but that's, the balance
That's how it's
piece.
gotta be.
Yes. Mhm.
Okay. Well, you know what? Even if you can't do anything directly, thank you. It's comforting. So now you got my back.
Dust particles start flowing off, like she's starting to.
I'll hug her really quick.
Yeah. Ooh, you do it. It turns into like a. But you get a feeling of a brief, little bit of contact there for a nice snug, a nice hug.
Okay. I'll put the statue back, and then I'll leave an offering of a donut in front of it.
Okay. You stand up to kind of, dust off and go. You look back and the donut's gone.
This is my kind of god.
Nice. All right, you return to the keep here. All right. What you got, Mort?
I was just going to say, more after having that conversation with Aoife, everyone who was in that room for that discussion with Aoife the night before, I have, except for, I guess, Shuffletrot and Nala, right? I have the mental link with them right now, right?
Correct. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, not Aoife. I don't think Aoife. And not Shuffletrot.
But everyone else, I would relay all that strict need to know warning with everyone mentally. I wouldn't even dare speak it in the open. It would be like the information about the staff and about Al and what he's going after. Would it be almost as big a disaster of Ythazz getting it, that if other people found out about it? As much as I hate restricting knowledge, this is really dangerous, and no one should know about it. And I'll tell everyone. Okay.
Yeah.
As they say, need to know. No one needs to know this.
All right. Okay. Well, I think in that case, as breakfast kind of wraps up, Nala will come by and right. So Katrina's downstairs and or whatever that is. She's thinking like of the jail cells and then the entrance through the wall behind that. But she says she's ready. I guess we're all to go down, and she's just gonna start putting calls out by touching one of you that knows them. And,
Sounds like a party.
All right. And
Reach out and touch someone.
Hi.
Going down, reaching out.
Okay. It'll just add someone each time they're willing. So I suppose it's time to go.
Yep, let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks. So is Orin going down there as well? He's staying upstairs.
I think Orin would be interested. We'll go down.
Okay. Blueberry, Garrick, go down. I'm sorry. Blueberry's staying upstairs with Aoife as Aoife continues progress on this stuff. But Garrick heads down. Rain, you're heading down, I suppose? I am.
Can you repeat that, Dan?
Are you heading down to go in the room where this video call is about to happen? So you can be part of
Yes.
it? Okay. All right. And Devanya, you're heading down as well? One by one, you shuffle down the little ladder.
Go down.
There. Through the little prison holding area, through the open wall in the back, into this. Well, it just feels, there's a magical contraption in the center there with the gears and such that float up. They're spinning nicely now, engraved with all the fine detail symbols. And it's otherwise just a square room, like 25 by 25 foot square room. 8 foot tall ceiling. But as you step in, and all of you enter, Katrina goes around. There's torches along the wall. Right. Glad you all can make it. I've spent some extra time really fine-tuning this, but if you're all ready, I'll get it started. Yes?
Yeah. Yeah.
She waves her hand like this, and all the torches go out, just plunging the room into complete darkness. Don't be alarmed. And you hear a snap of her fingers, and the rings illuminate with like different little sections of rings on the gears. So it's multiple different circles, and the three of them levitate and start spinning around within one another, and it turns into a glowing ball of light that spins around, and you can see it almost catching and spinning and turning this arcane energy, pulling it out of the air, turning it into a mist, a fine mist that kind of whips and wisps off the ball. And then the light starts to sort of, like in a ball of scribbles almost, head out and shoot little beams of light out that start filling the space with this open area, just this kind of misty open area lit by, it looks like just ubiquitous lighting. It's everywhere. So you're in regular lighting now in this space, but the space doesn't even feel like a space anymore. It feels like you're just in this vast open emptiness.
So it doesn't feel like a space, it feels like space.
Yeah, like a space, yeah. And Nala steps forward right. So this is the part where I take over, I think. So I guess first here, who wants to reach out to that Kylos person? One of you has to touch me, and I'm touching Katrina. One of you that knows Kylos, and you get to send him a message and say,
Wait. This is pulling up the list here.
Kylos is the little liaison, the looks like a pre-adolescent
Oh,
boy,
okay,
100 years
yeah.
old, from Black Rock Landing.
I guess, yeah, Kaylin remembers him. She'll help reach out to him.
Right, what does Kaylin say? You put your hand on Nala's shoulder. Alright, send your message.
Oh, what? Shit. I didn't know that we were going to be like doing this individually.
Yeah, I thought this was gonna be like a
Okay.
A worldwide
like-
broadcast, yes.
well,
Frank,
no,
Frank
or like
was-
You gotta make
like
it-
a montage of calling people.
So okay, so
This
we're
is
not
the
telling
pivotal
music.
thing. You
we're-
got to make an
we're
argument
just-
to these people.
We're just saying that Ythazz is
Nada was hired.
on the move towards Gascony, right? Frank, is that what you
Yes.
said? Okay.
Yes. He's seeking great power
Like, really
Stop.
quick.
Hmm.
Dan, I thought we were bringing all these people into one call and then
Mhm.
we would explain to them, but why do we have to send a message to them?
It's well, A, part of the spell, but B, you're calling them into this big call, but you need to like give them a heads up, like, hey, do you want to be part of this call? And that,
Okay.
you know,
Ah,
Okay. All right.
All
All
right,
right. Great. Wonderful. Okay.
that's why I was like, what up? Figure out who you want and what you want to say to them and what do you
I
want them
didn't
to
hear. I
do.
didn't. Yeah. Okay. Um. She'll say to. Do I have a word limit? With this is this 20. Is this the 24?
I
Is
believe
this like
this
a
is a
sending
little bit more.
spell?
I think it's 50.
Okay.
Initially, this is your initial message to make contact.
Okay. Okay. Kylos, this is Kaylin. We met in Blackrock Landing. I could really use your help if you can spare it. Going after Lich Ythazz, seeking great power, moving towards Gascony. We're wanting to pull you in to a
I think.
great. I wasn't counting.
No, that's okay.
50 words? You kidding me? I'm making out my abacus.
Nice. I'm gonna add 3 points for the message. 'Cause that
Okay.
was like,
Get out of here.
so okay. Let me back up and just and re put this out there. So this is sort of the call to arms for all of the people that you've helped or otherwise, worked with over the whole campaign. So this is like a rousing moment where you make a compelling plea, like, hey, come on, and we'll have this big meeting. We've got to face this together. You'll have a whole meeting to be like, rally them, right? But this is like to get them on board.
Mhm.
Kylos replies, and, hi, Kanan. I want to know more. You can probably count me in for whatever I'm worth. Just let me know what I can do. But you're now connected in conversation. I'm gonna say you can explain to him, yeah, so it's a video call, so be ready. And
Yeah.
we're adding other people, and you can do the rest of that stuff.
Okay.
Up next in the document, I don't know if any of you know this person though. Is Yaris. However, I think that oddly missing in the document might be Ormia.
No, Ormia's in there.
Okay. Maybe through Ormia you can get Yaris as well. You want to reach out to Ormia. And Sam, if you're up for it, I'll let you do that. Right, so Ormia is next. Who wants to reach out to
I guess that would probably be me.
Oh, right. That's just
There's this whole class of people that I think only Kaylin and their room knows. Sorry.
yeah. nice.
Kaylin's gonna do 90%.
If I would have
of
known
this.
this, I would have drank Seagrams.
Like if Emil was here, Emil would be able to help, but Emil's not here.
Oh.
Ugh.
Nice.
Okay.
You got
All
this,
right.
Steph. You got this.
Ormia. It's Kaylin. We're looking to go after Ythazz. Could really use your help. And Yaris's, if you know where he's at. I'm going to pull you into a call to get everything planned. Would really like to have your help in this. That's it.
You get that, Ormia?
There's a moment of quiet, and then you just hear her Yeah. Count us both in. And Dad's willing to assist a little with supplies. We need most for the city, but he can give some. Sorry, Dan.
Yeah,
Not
that's
sorry.
great. Yeah, that's perfect. That's what this is about. Yeah, like rallying all the people you've helped, and oh, it's exciting. Nice. Okay. Next one on the list is Azalea, but I'm just gonna say you probably would have gone out before the call started to check in with Azalea,
Yeah.
who says she can't leave her woods until like she's finished restoring life to herself and to the living, all the creatures that pass there. She's bringing them back. She's bringing back the plant life and animal life that has died, but you know, if she can make it before that final battle, she will do her best to make it. Oh my gosh, nobody. No, maybe. The next one on the list is Tara, the harper from the city of Metz. She was a liaison with the city. Of course, you all don't know she's a harper. I think it's just Emil that knew she was a harper. But she was a liaison, and Emil probably would have passed her name along to you to contact. Does anyone here that's here know Tara? Remember? Okay. All right.
I feel like we had breakfast with her while we were in the tower,
I
but
mean,
I could be wrong. But I don't think anybody knew she was important except for
Gotcha.
Emil, so.
Okay.
yeah.
Next up, the Rune Keeper. Next up is a Rune Keeper. Who...
Everyone will look around like, does anybody else really want to do this? Because I do.
Please.
Like,
Go ahead.
she'll jump forward.
nice. Put your hand on knowledge shoulder. All right, go ahead. It's 50 words.
Okay, so she'll speak in Draconic.
Ooh.
And say, remind me, Sam, the player, is the Stormfall Alliance, right?
Coalition.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Coalition.
Yeah, right.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. I've been watching too much Cool Runnings lately. We're gathering the coalition to plan our final attack on Ythazz. Are you willing to join in an arcane call with the rest of us so we can make our plans? And she does that in Draconic.
Nice. Okay.
She can.
Nice. Yes. Maybe half a minute goes by or so, and you receive a response from the Runekeeper in Draconic. Gosh, I wonder if he has a name. I can't think of one right now. Yeah, we'll save it for later when I have something good. Absolutely. Yep, that's that's all you get for the
That's
Runekeeper. Yep.
Yeah, I figured.
Awesome. Let's see. Oh gosh, the next on the list is Rigby, but I don't know if oh, there is Kalen Blueberry Detective Company, right? And you all found out maybe that they were a harper. I don't know, you tell me. Is that someone you want to tag in?
Oh yeah, I think yeah, for sure.
Okay.
And I do know that he's a werewolf. So
Nice.
yeah.
All right. Rigby. There's a Rigby next.
Oh, yeah. I shot in the dark, but here we go. Hey Rigby, it's Kaylin from the boat. Do you remember? Looking for people to help in taking down a lich, Ythazz, in Gascony. Looking to rope you into a group here. Would love to have you. Hope you're doing okay. That's it.
You don't hear any response. Wait a couple minutes, don't hear anything.
Oh no, Rigby's dead. Wait.
Or
What a
worse.
full moon today?
We need to have this is a perfect after campaign episode. The search for Rigby.
Nice.
Oh my
nice.
god.
Eleanor.
Bring back the detective.
Eleanor Rigby. This is the werewolf we could not contact.
Beautiful. All right. I guess these next ones are must be for you, Kaylin, as well. It's your distant family, looks like. And I don't know, the next one after that's Lilith Cask Fury. I don't know if you just want to go through Lilith and ask her to fetch your family
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, that's probably for the best. Yes.
Right.
Lilith, it's Kaylin. We're moving in on Ythazz, who's moving in towards Gascony. Could use your help and any military that you can spare there in the city for this cause. It's pretty important. And if you could contact my relatives to join in too, we're going to open a call here in a moment. This is really important. I think it'll be worth it. That's it.
You get a response? Yes, we'll afford all those that we can. Penhold is here already. We're both ready and prepared for your call. Okay. Alright, next up is Heskey? Heskey Pentecost? Who's the Dockmaster in Bexley. Yeah, I know. Just fucking Caitlin again.
I don't know. Like I think
Anyone?
that I wrote that one down because I was just going through names in my book.
If you don't want to, that's fine too. If it's like a potential you put in.
I don't think that's gonna be worth it.
It's like, who are these people?
Nice. Next is someone named Mark. It's I guess Felix, one of Felix's old friends.
Yeah.
He's a stand-in king of Bexley. Just to add that note of.
Yeah.
Anyone?
I'll try to reach out to him. We could use the help.
Moore might have been there for that, right?
Oh really?
Bexley?
Yeah.
Will you hear from Mary?
If you wanted to, more.
Yeah, go for it. Have a great
Sure.
time, please.
Oh, Mort.
Mork. We're going to be having an open call, sort of a call to arms, if you will. There's a great danger to our plane and our being. We would certainly love to have you in on the call so you can see if you want to offer us assistance, which is direly needed against an enemy to our entire existence.
Okay, well, that was pretty compelling. Oh, good thing too. You wait maybe like a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Mark might be fact checking some things. But since Bexley has been faring pretty well, is aware that it's one of the cities that was attacked. Oh, right. More, yeah. Okay. Sounds like a great danger. We've been filled in a little. Come in.
Appreciate it.
The next two is Galator and Garrick's family, so I'll wait until Ed's here to check out and see what they say.
Aaron will go to be the one to connect Galathor.
Okay, nice. Awesome.
Just saying.
After that is Astrid. Well, who here still knows Astrid? That also just came in? I mean, I think you all met her later on, once briefly, when she was level 20. No.
Nope, she just showed up to Felix.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Yeah, it was Felix.
All right, Kaylin. What do you want to say to good old?
I'm so sorry,
Astrid?
Steph. I really thought Emil would be available for this.
Hey Astrid, it's Kaylin. Hope you're well. We are moving against Ythazz. Who's heading towards Gascony. We could really use your help, of course, if you can spare it. This is going to be the big one, and we'd love to have you there. That's it.
You send it out. I'll see what Beth says when she's here.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Orin. Oh, I'm gonna send you a message, Melissa, too, because Emercina's coming up. All right. Orin is next. Right, Saracen Orin. It's not that. Shit, the people you all know. It's not that it's like parent to all earth elementals everywhere or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm. Aaron, this is Kaylin with the we could really use your help going against pretty horrible lich Ythazz, who's heading towards Gascony and could threaten a lot and seeks ultimate power. Need to stop him. And we could use your help in any capacity that you can provide it. That's it.
Just a few moments, maybe like half a minute after you send that out. No, let me actually. Okay. You hear a familiar rock tumbling sound in your head that you know is Orin. And you get the sort of an impression of some preparation needs to be made to Orin to navigate to the Prime, and can't do it immediately, but he and his eldest two sons are there to help the Evernights, help them along time. Okay, just have to update you. I sent you a message, Melissa, just so you have a better idea of what Emercine is up to and what she is and all that. What's going on in her. Okay, so just to give that a minute to go through to Melissa. Where are we? I'm gonna say Winifred is next. So some people get looped
We
in
all
after
met
me.
her.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
did all meet her.
Go for it. Some righteous. Oh, right, Winifred. Is that any of you who wants to take that one?
I don't want to do it. No.
I'll do it. Give Caleb a break.
Thank you, Mart.
Oh, go ahead.
Winifred, we met. Where did we meet?
That's when we saved the Runekeeper.
Thank you.
Nice.
Winifred and her daughter showed up to that fight.
Gotcha.
Oh, that's very nice.
This is more. You helped us defend and help the Rune Keeper in Metz. The same entity that threatened the Rune Keeper is now threatening the entire world. We would like you to participate in a call explaining exactly what is going on. We could really, really use any help that you can supply. It's Ythazz again.
Excuse me. Okay. All right. After maybe a minute or so, you hear a response.
Nobody trusts Mort.
Nice, nice. Everyone's.
Hey, he's a bit of a
Yes.
shit.
I recall. Emil has kept me updated. I'm glad to assist. Ythazz is a threat to us all. Must be handled.
Thank you.
Next up on the list is Emersina. Oh, Emersina, right. Right, Emersina. Who wants to take that?
We can do that.
All right.
Yeah, and no one else. Okay, I'll do it.
Wow.
Oh, sorry.
Like,
Just kidding.
I will gladly let other people do it. What I've done already, like 5 or
Well,
6.
Kayla's like, I'm done. I'm so done.
yeah, it's checked out.
I love how Kaelin's like a politician leader of a city, but like I've talked to 3 people today. Like enough, go away.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it. I'm out of spoons. Okay, all right. So she'll go up. Hey, remember that skull? It came back. The Lich Ythazz. We're gonna go kill him because he's trying to destroy the world and become a god. Are you in?
I'm in. Yeah. That's what everybody wants.
I have a 22 charisma.
Nice, nice.
No, I'm laughing at something else that just popped up on my phone right when you said that.
Nice.
Oh, I hate you, Dad.
I thought that would be silly. Emersina's living the good life now. Brittany and Sierra went through so much crap.
Aaronwin? Is that you? I haven't heard your voice in so long. Things have been rough. I'm in. I will do what I can.
Glad you're alive.
I will see you soon.
Emersina, yeah.
That's so crazy.
I will hold off on the Brixie one for now, since we're gonna play it out next week. Next one, oh, Felix, right? Felix himself. Who wants to take that? I guess we'll postpone that for Ed. Right. There's an Ira Metzeltoff. I suppose an Aranyas? This is the Aranyas that you saved in the catacombs when Felix was petrified. And
Yeah, we saved her, and then she
Brewer.
was like, use my name whenever you need any help, and she used her name. And this is just a shot in the dark to be like, hey, we're fighting a lich. You want to come and help?
Nice.
Yeah.
Who would like
What's
to do that?
That I'll handle that one.
I was like, yeah.
Inris, this is Kaylin. I don't know if you remember me, but You helped me out, and I was wondering if you could again. We're fighting a lich who's threatening a lot in this plane and other planes. Going to be opening a call and would like to pull you in. Could really use your assistance with this. It's important. That's it.
Oops. Okay. Oh, nice. Well, it's very fitting. You get an answer back. Right. Part of me didn't expect to get a call from you after all this time. Well, I'm honor bound. I'll be there. Okay. There's just another couple, it looks like. Or, hey, there's Sir Laforet, but we'll have to wait for Ed to be here for that one. Oh, right. Ren. I think we just need to let him know that it's time. Ren's very eager for this. So, whomever can just be like, Ren, what up? And he'll be like,
Yeah. You up, Ren?
well, the last one here, I suppose this one's for you, Devanya. It's Wixley, your sister. Wixley, would you like to handle that one? Oh, you might be. Oh, sorry. Maybe muted. Maybe not.
Am I muted?
Oh, there, I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Good. My dear sibling, we are in need of dire help. Would you be able to join us? Please?
All right. I mean, 10 seconds goes by. Oh, yes. Of course. Of course. Just let me know how and where, and I'll be there. You end up, you let her know. Okay, get ready for a video Zoom call.
Boop, boop, boop.
I have one more I would like to add.
Go for it, please.
That apparently didn't get made onto the list
Go.
because the internet in my place sucks.
Oh no.
Aaron will step forward. I've got two more people,
All right.
and one in this. I can get them in the same message.
Oh, all right.
So she'll step up and she'll go and she'll reach out. Hey, Mom. I know you or Dad always did your best to be human, but we're going up against this real scary thing, and we could really use an ancient dragon on our side. Could you at least join us all in a big old message and hear us out?
All right, half a minute.
Sorry to spring this on you,
No,
Dan.
that's exciting. This is what this is it. This is it. This is what I was hoping for. Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know why it didn't make it on the list, but it was there.
Nice. You'll hear your mother respond. Aaron, yes. Dear. If you say we're needed, we'll be there.
She'll kind of step back, just. Okay, good.
Nice. All right. And actually I need to do a roll for this materializes here. Let's see, where's my other okay. And so, as people are now starting to appear in this space, your little section of a room that someone's standing in, Winifred, you know, in this beautiful dining hall. She's sitting at the head of a table, and the table kind of just disappears into the space in front of you, and you see a little bit of that space. Kylos, out by the docks, you can see some water lapping up on the beams of the dock that he's sitting on the edge of, for some privacy. Ormia, Yaris popping in, the Runekeeper in a stately form. People start popping
It'll
in.
be Ormia, Yaris, and her father.
Oh, nice,
All
nice.
sitting also at like a conference table sort of thing.
Excellent, like hands like clasped on the table and ready for business. And Katrina is standing there, sort of arms outstretched, where Nala is holding one of her wrists, but she kind of looks like Storm from X-Men, with like this light turning into like a small little spheres in her hands off the walls. And people begin appearing, and Katrina's eyes are glowing bright white. If everyone could make a quick perception check for me, please.
Yeah,
Gosh.
but I'm rolling horrible perception this evening.
Oh, that's better.
22.
22. Okay, nice. All right,
That's
Mort,
only a
you have
12 for Kaylin.
17 for Aaronwin.
Okay. All right. Devanya, perception check if you don't mind.
Oh, 19.
Oh, okay. Great. Erwin, Devanya, and Rowan can see that there's a little bit of a flicker in the color of Katrina's eyes. And you notice it just a few seconds before Katrina disengages the light, and the people start fade, and she has a bit of a panicked look in her face. It's just, oh, no. No, someone was interfering. It's not safe. We need to find another way.
What do you mean?
Something was breaking into our communication. It was trying to access. We need to find a more secure way.
You can't encrypt the call.
Nice.
Shut it down. It's the Ythazz.
I'm so sorry, and Nala's gonna.
Can I insight check her?
Go for it. Yep.
Someone help me! Because I
will.
have a -1.
I will.
Anyone that would like to as well. Person.
Every single time! I rolled a 3!
Nice.
Well, you have advantage. I'm.
More tell me.
29.
Okay. Ooh,
Give Devanya the advantage.
Nice.
All right, I'll
She's-
give it.
Well, I already
give
have a
them-
plus
She's-
14,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I'm
Rowan
okay.
just rolled a natural 20.
I'm
Oh my
okay.
gosh, nice.
Thank
Well,
you.
Nice.
Rowan and Devani, you can both tell that it's genuine panic. She disengaged the call upon sensing that. Around the same time, you also both noticed like something happening physically there. That's something trying to cut in. But Nala's like, all right, well, we don't need to panic. Sam has put a backup plan together, of course, as she does. This would be quicker, but we can make this other thing happen. I guess pack up everything you need, and follow me. And that's where we'll end tonight's session. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, thank you everybody. It was so nice
Thank
hanging
you,
out.
Dan.
Thank you.
Yeah. A fun session. We got some juicy information. I think we finally know.
Yeah, the drop
What-
of drops.
Yeah, what Ythazz is up to. And it all ties together. That turd.
Someone ate their
Ythazz.
fiber.
And it's
Nice.
so relieving. Yeah.
Oh, nice. I'm already full of shit. I'm fine.
That's amazing. Oh my gosh. All right, so I'll wrap up here since I know we ran late. For anyone that's new here, If you had fun tonight, you've been watching Stormfall. It's our high drama campaign every Friday night, 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern. Please consider giving us a follow if you want to catch more of our content. As you can see here, we have a ton of D&D. One every night of the week except Thursday, but twice on Saturday. Mostly in that 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern time slot, but a 6 to 9 Eastern on Saturday. I think that's all I'm going to cover for tonight. We're going to raid some new folks over at RPG Chronicles. So please consider giving a call member raid for support and a little branding. And it's been a blast, players and viewers. So nice to hang out with you here. Thank you. This campaign is so near and dear to my heart. I love that we're here. It's bittersweet, but it's amazing. All right, off we raid. Have a great night, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Like,